In the fast evolving world of education, innovation is not just a buzzword, it's a necessity. This is the story of a groundbreaking experiment at the ISB where technology and pedagogy intersected to create a unique learning experience.
AI has made significant amount of advances, and given the amount of advances that it's made over the last few years or so, there is this potential for AI to act as tutors to students and enhance the learning experiences of students in ways that we couldn't have imagined even a few years back.
When the students of ISB's Strategic Innovation Management course received their syllabus, they were in for a surprise. This term, their assignments wouldn't just be about reading and understanding. They would involve an AI tutor, transforming how they approach their coursework.
Yeah, I think that was something which was very startling, given the fact that one, there was no exam, which was something which made us cool. But at the end of the day, I think we realized that there was a lot of effort that we need to put in. One, to make sure that go through the entire course pack through the prompts itself was challenging, is what I realized.
We got 300 pages reading book for this one, and I think there were 2 other terms on which 300-page reading material was done. So it took me about 7 days to finish that reading material and then be prepared for the class. For this one, it was about 3 days. In terms of time, in terms of the effort, this was definitely a game-changing option.
The AI tutor, designed to assist with summarizing complex case studies and generating insights, promised to save time and enhance understanding. But it also posed challenges.
Over the last 20 years, in ways that we don't realize. We like a lot more visual content rather than reading stuff. We like to watch videos rather than static pictures. I feel all of this has essentially changed the way students process information, which is where I think there is a great opportunity to experiment and learn about how students learn and use technology to enhance their learning effectiveness itself.
He wanted to really show the students that how reliable a chatbot can be, and the only way that he thought to do it is that let's cluster the responses that students give.
Mostly, how did they use the prompts especially? Because the usage of prompts is very important to get an adequate answer.
Students quickly adapted, using the AI tutor to navigate through extensive case materials and complex scenarios.
We just had to make sure we give it the right prompt, and even if in cases where it would not give you the answer in the first go, if you tell it that this is the way, or you give it the correct input, it gave you a desired output, and it helped me to at least summarize what I've learned and make sure what I understood out of the case was exactly what was the answer.
Despite its benefits, the AI tutor wasn't without its flaws. Issues like hallucinations in responses and the challenge of generating precise prompts emerged.
I found some hallucinations. That's the AI speak for bug or mistake. In some of the questions, I tried to go, and somehow logically it didn't feel right. It wasn't too high. The fine-tuning of the model has been done very well.
Things like prompt engineering plays a really crucial role in these cases.
AI tutor was bridging the gap between you being inquisitive and then you getting the answers.
In the classroom, the professor used the AI-generated responses to create clusters, helping students to see where their understanding stood relative to their peers.
It was completely fascinating about how, through the process of questioning, they were refining some of their responses itself, right? So they were refining their questions based on the context of the previous answers.
Right, I like the idea of correlation of professors' answers, at least to my answer. I know which cluster that I belong to.
This experiment wasn't just about using AI for assignments. It was about preparing students for a future where AI is an integral part of the workplace.
If we have some help with AI and which can summarize it, that will be like half work done. So at least we can straight away, if I take 10 hours to read all those documents, now it comes down to maybe a couple of hours, I would say 3 hours maybe. So it's like straight away 70% is cut down from the time point of view.
It definitely made things faster. because going through 8 assignments in the short time frame that we had would have been very challenging if I had to write all those answers on my own. So the AI really helped that way.
I feel like I have a complete, I started feeling more confident after I'm introduced to these things, because now I have all my answers, cleared without much reluctance or hesitance. Yeah.
At the end of the term, the verdict was clear. The AI tutor had been a valuable tool, but it was the students' creativity and critical thinking that truly shone through.
Everybody is half literate with these technologies. Everybody half imagines with these technologies, and they have their own versions of ideal world. But the point is that may not be the ideal world that the students might want to live in. Right, so it has to be, so over a period of time, I think there'll be a lot of experimentation. And as a process of this experimentation, there will hopefully be a dominant design that would soon emerge, like the case-based teaching.
Experimenting with AI in education is just the beginning. As we continue to explore and innovate, the possibilities are endless.